Hi everyone, I'm going to try this again. Carrie Severson here with Unapologetic Voice. I'm a book publisher and a story strategist. I help people share their story. So my background is in nonfiction. I've been in the nonfiction space for about 20 years. Started in magazines, then moved over to public relations before starting my entrepreneurship journey about 10 years ago. Lately, I'm doing a lot with books, helping people write books, edit books. So here are 3 things that I would highly encourage you to consider if you're looking to start your nonfiction book this year. Tip number 1 is to give yourself time. It takes anywhere from, 3 months to a couple of years to create something that you feel really proud about. And when it comes to nonfiction, there will be a lot of emotional sort of twists and turns that come up unexpectedly because you're writing about a personal experience. You're writing about most likely some pain and some growth or some learning lesson, and chances are there's other people involved. And so figuring out how to maneuver that will take some time. So give yourself time. Tip number 2 is to allow yourself the space to go through those twists and turns. Book writing is not a very linear thing. You can have an outline, highly suggest you do, a book one and a chapter outline, and if you go back to a couple videos ago, you'll be able to see the difference between the book outline and the chapter outline. So you have a direction that you're going, but it's not very linear. Like some days you're going to be like, why am I doing this? And then other days you're going to be like, yes, I totally got this. So give yourself the time and give yourself the space to allow this whole thing to unravel or unfold the way it's supposed to. Not unravel, unfold. Like a pretty flower. These behind me. Tip number 3 is to get involved in some sort of group. So a lot of times people we start writing books, we start writing projects, and we tell our families, we tell our friends, who may not necessarily understand that process or have never gone through it themselves. And so while they have the best intentions, getting involved in an actual writing community, a writing group, will fulfill you and lift you up in a very different way. Because, again, there will be times where you're like, why am I doing this? There will be times where you want to put the project down altogether. When you're in a supportive writing community, those people know that feeling and they want to lift you up in those times that you need it, and you'll want to lift them up in the times that they need it. So the writing community is incredibly supportive. You can look at local libraries, you can look online in groups. I have one, the Unapologetic Voice. You're more than welcome to join us there. I do have a mastermind starting May 1st for folks who are writing nonfiction projects specifically, and then self-help, parenting, lifestyle, health, spiritual categories. You will want a team of people around you as you go through this experience. So there you have it, 3 tips to think about before you even start. So give yourself the time, because it'll take some. Give yourself the space, because you want it, and get involved in a really supportive writing community. Write Your Book with E starts May 1st. It is a 6-month program. We're going through write your book outline, write your chapter outline, and write a solid first draft of your book. And we'll do that over the course of 6 months. You have my full support. I will edit you along the way, and we'll get you ready to move that book out into the publication process. So if you have any questions about it, feel free to message me or go over to carrieseverson.com/masterminds to book a connection call to make sure that it is a good fit for you. That's it for me. I hope you have a beautiful day.